You know, maybe killing the clankers is a good idea. Maybe I need to take up arms. Maybe I'm fucking done with AI computers in general. Perhaps maybe it's time to join them in what is it? Cyberstan, and just fucking murder the robots. Maybe that's how I get into Helldivers, because I'm fucking sick of technology. Oh my god. Hi, Mona. Yes, I'm fine. I'm very stressed out. Let me explain. 30 minutes, not you. You are literally in here. I don't want to talk to you right now, Mona. Go away. Be gone. Be gone with you, small thing. Be gone! My rage is untethered and knows no bounds. Be gone. Okay, you're too cute. I can't fucking deal with that. Anyway, let me explain. Let me explain what fucking baloney fucking happened. 30 minutes before stream. I'm thinking to myself, hey, you know, I'm going to download Illustrator since I have a subscription to Illustrator because I want to make a new logo for something. So I downloaded it. Shh. Thank you. So I downloaded it. And my whole shit crashed. Now, for those of you who don't know, my computer, my fucking computer, it's kind of a Frankenstein creature. Right? It's kind of, it doesn't, like, the joke is, if Gachi Akuda was a real thing, and I had a vital instrument, my computer would be a vital instrument. Because for all intents and purposes, my computer should not work. It has two completely incompatible drivers together, and they should not work together. But for some reason, my computer, who I do love, who I do call Nora, she tries her best, and it does work. I don't know how. I've had people look at it and they're like, "Oh, wow, how the hell is that happening?" So here, let me see if I got a picture of her. Yeah, I can show you guys. So this is what my computer looks like. Okay, that's a bit much. Let's fix that one. Transform. Fit to screen. There you go. There's my computer. That's what it looks like. It is held together with dreams and tension. Really. It is fuck off fake game ads. I want to watch Booster crash out. Yeah, well. But can it do taxes? No, it cannot do tax. I gotta do the taxes. But that's neither here nor there. Back to my fucking rant, because I'm really fucking stressed. If you're wondering why I'm out of breath, it's because of what I had to do right before the stream to get everything working again. So I know nothing about computers, so you can't judge much. It's okay. I don't think computers are supposed to be like that, right? I don't think components are supposed to be half out. Technically. There's a 3090 right next to it. There's a square rectangle of heat inside. Anyway. So. Woo. Anyway, so I installed Illustrator. I downloaded it. It works. Good old Adobe, which when Skull gets on here later, he'll tell you every Adobe is personalized. Every error that you get out of Adobe is personalized. I've had Adobe on this computer before. I've had various Adobe products on this computer before, and they all work without a problem. But when I installed Illustrator, it was just like, oh, hey, incompatible driver found. Graphics driver not supported. Fix this now. And I was like, my dumb ass was like, yeah, okay, sure, let's fix it, Adobe. I trust you. That was the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life. So no, it did not fix it. It deleted the fucking driver that I need to run my computer. So within the last 30 minutes, I have been a flurry of disconnecting all of my computer, reconnecting all of my computer, redoing all of the fucking drivers needed to get my fucking computer running again. Drivers, which, mind you, I cannot get online anymore. I have to have them downloaded on a USB that I have just stored away in case of emergencies like this, because I'm never going to be able to get those drivers again. They're just completely unavailable online. I've looked. It took me like an entire day of just running around the fucking house trying to find this USB to even get it back on there. So, what's a driver? It's, you can think of it like a set of instructions that tells the computer how to use something that's installed on the computer. Basically, hardware. It's like a manual that the computer can use to run a hardware. Sure, that works. Thank you. Thank you. I was way over explaining that. My brain is off. Anyway, that's why USBs have flash memory, so you must power it on so it doesn't literally fade away. Good to fucking know. Uploads, I did. After the shit that just went down, I did. That was the very first thing I did when I got my computer back on. That's why I was like 10 minutes late to stream, because I had to flurry that shit together. Part of me is like, maybe it's time to get rid of it. I mean, that green thing, that side piece of hardware. Oh. Okay. Anyway. I made myself laugh. This is just the worst time imaginable to buy PC parts. Yeah, well, so anyway, the P40 there, we'll call it, is, I mean, I could sell that shit for like $100 to $1,000. Wait, no, I could sell it for $1,000 easy because of AI. Side piece of hardware. That's extra funny to me. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Wonder if I can even do that. Hold on. Can I do that? Hey, hold on, everyone. Hold on. We're going to see what happens. Maybe it breaks. Hey, it didn't break. Oh, shit. I was really worried there for a minute. I genuinely was afraid because I had forgotten that we're doing the news today. So I need to have that up, don't I? Oh, God. That's the kind of day it's been. Wait, so Illustrator didn't recognize it, and when it tried to fix it, it deleted the drivers. Correct. It deleted the driver necessary for my computer to run the way that it does, which it shouldn't do, because an NVIDIA card is not compatible with a server's graphics card or whatever a P40 is. It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. Anyway, let me hop on over to the other. I'm very flustered and very, you know, good old Cursed Mondays. It wasn't even that bad of a day. Here, I'll show you guys why I did what I did. No, get back there. No, there. Thank you. Let me show you guys what all the hubbub was about, because I just want to like laugh and chill. So I don't mind showing you guys this. Wait. I will not be elaborating. I will not be elaborating. Not yet. More to come. More to come. More to come. More to come. Oh, hey, Uma Musume update. That's right. Oh, boy, you have... Nice acronym? Oh, what? You mean... Animal Racing Simulator Evolved? I agree. That is a good acronym. I love that acronym. It's great. Anyway, more to come on that at a later undisclosed date. Undisclosed date of my choosing. Holy shit. You know, it's ironic that today, of all days, is like chaotic. Because, I mean, yeah. Like, today is very, very just on point for how chaotic it is. Because the story today is, of course, about, I guess it would be the sequel or the spiritual successor to Space Station 13, which I don't know if any of you guys know what Space Station 13 is. I feel like most of you guys know what Space Station 13 is. And when I bring Skull on here, I'll explain, or he'll explain it way better than I can. But essentially, it is a Space Station RPG, MMO, instance-based, sandbox thing. Yeah. It's weird. You go in, you have objectives. Yeah, nope. Okay, exactly. I mean, everything that I just said, Weeb, is correct, but also incorrect at the same time. But let me grab this guy. I don't know if we have Fugi set up for him. Let me see if I got a. Oh God, fucking. I'm gonna punch a baby right in the throat. No. That's. I don't know if you heard Mona. She was like, "Wah." All right. Yesin, correct. Yesin, you did. Sick. That's our cat. No, Mona, I'm very busy. Could you please not? Thank you. She was like, "You're gonna punch me in the throat." That is exactly how the cat was. She was like, "Huh? Me? What did I do?" You fucking exist. High five. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, I could absolutely make a soup out of you. Okay, we're gonna call the boy. Guys, again, bear with me. I am very I threw this shit together. I did not test anything. Let's see if he calls. God, please work. God, please work. Are you there?
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, well, I can't fucking hear him, but you guys can. Hold on. Let me see if this works. It doesn't.
You can't hear me?
God. Don't say anything heinous that I can't slap you for.
Hey guys, doesn't Brewster look like a sperm?
Really? I came back to you saying I look like a sperm? You fucking asshole. How dare.
You prompted it. You have no... You have
I
nothing
did.
to stand on.
I mean, at this point, I make the joke myself. The only thing I need now is a flared base, and I might as well just be a fucking sperm, I guess. God, where are you? There you are. Okay, let me grab that. Sorry, yeah, I feel bad because I just threw the shit together. I'm going to hope to God that I'm getting the recording correctly. I should be, just not in the right folder, but whatever. It don't matter.
Hey, man, thanks.
What?
Well, me, man, just subbed again.
Oh, hey, look. You're on the screen. No.
Hello.
Where the fuck are we going to put you? You're
Good
there.
word.
You're next. Really?
No, I'm very delayed. You had me on top of your head. That was funny.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I thought you were doing something else. We dribbling the skull? Absolutely. Dribbling the skull. I wonder if... Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. One sec. God, I'm so frazzled.
Well, while he figures out everything, how are you all doing this fine day?
Not?
Well, maybe not fine for some of you.
Yeah. At least it was easy on the day. At least it was an easy fucking day. Hold on. Turn on. Go on. Turn on.
Last I knew him, Booster. I knew him.
Okay, wait. Are we there? Am I there? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
No.
Zabble dabble.
Don't make me turn this thing around.
In fucking Simish whenever I'm stressed out. I don't know what that says about me.
It says you need to buy a shitty Halloween costume, Diamond, and put it above your head.
I don't... I feel like that's really heavily autistic of me, though. Like, oh man, I'm so stressed. Better talk Simlish.
Dude, people have worse things that they do when they get stressed out.
Like masturbate to inflation porn?
Why did you have to bring him up?
I don't know. Seemed appropriate, given.
Fetch me the air pump!
Oh, God. No, God. Did I... Oh, wait. Why did you go away? Oh, because I accidentally...
I don't know.
I deleted you. It was an accident. There you go. I've brought you back. Bike tire fetish. No, not bike tire. No, God, no, no. Mm-mm.
We do not talk about Dobson in this place.
I mean, you just brought up his name, so now everyone's gonna be like, "Here's Dobson." He's a guy. He's a guy that does things badly.
That, my friend, is called a problem.
Yeah, no, that's that guy. He's a mess. He's Tim Buck-Upley levels of a mess. I fucking hate that guy. There you go. Now you're just a floating skull. God, I'm so fucking. Being an adult sucks. Why the hell did 14-year-old Booster go, "Hey, I can't wait to be an adult"? Now, fuck you, stupid kid. Get bullied. You know, if I had known me being excited and being a kid, I would be like, "Hey, kid," and then I'd have kicked me in the kid face. I wasn't going to say face, but, you know, it doesn't matter. Can't believe I wanted to
I may be
grow
a
up.
skull, but I'm trying to make a face for this conversation, and I'm failing.
You can't. You don't have a face. You have
Exactly.
no muscles.
That's why I'm failing.
I do.
I want to, but I can't.
Anyone remember that movie about the sentient tire that had the poo? Oh yeah. That was Rubber. It was a good movie.
Rubber.
That was a good movie. I think. Was it? I don't remember. I feel like it wanted to be deeper than it was.
It's kind of in my wheelhouse, I think.
Was it? It won awards though.
That doesn't mean it's good.
You know, good point. Good Boyhood. Did you know Boyhood took 12 years to make?
It took 12 years to make.
It took 12 years to make. It's gonna be great. Oh my
It's
God.
gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
I wonder how many people have no fucking clue what's going on. Oh God.
Let them wonder.
Yeah, I will let them wonder. They don't need to know. They're better off not knowing. All right, let's talk. Do you have material for me to throw up on the fucking screen?
Yes. Well, first, I need to show off something that's part of history.
Wait, really? What are you showing off?
Well, it's a bit of a thing that needs to happen because in order to explain some things, there needs to be context given.
Okay, all right, yeah, that makes sense. Because if we explain just out cold, no one's gonna get it. Even I barely grasp it, and I know enough to know.
Okay, so do you have the Do you just have the graphic that you used for the thumbnail that you could just put up there for a moment?
Yeah, I can grab it. You want the actual picture? Because I can grab that.
Yeah, just throw that in the monitor for a moment.
Wait a sec. We have good old fashioned Chromium, don't we? I can just throw it in there. Catch it on the monitor. Yeah. I did not know that Space Station 14 was a thing until like the middle of last year. Beautiful picture. Look at that. Oh, here, I can share a screen with you so that you can see things too.
Yep. So we'll show that later, that link I just gave you. But
okay.
So I need to give everybody some context for the history of 14 because, well, not so much its specific development history, but what went behind its actual development in order that might give some underlying ego, we'll say.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Space Station 13, the predecessor to the named 14, it's difficult to describe. It's easy. It's better to call it a job simulator, but it's even better to call it a space station disaster simulator where you have a job. It's a role-playing game. You can have a multitude of roles in various departments. You could be a scientist, cargo tech, or moving freight. You could be security, basically being mall cops. You could be service, where you make food, or in a whole bunch of other roles. And your job is to try to delay the station's inevitable demise from whatever will cause it.
Wait.
Without knowing what's going to happen.
Hold on,
Yeah.
wait. What? I didn't realize that was a thing. No, I didn't know that you actually had the objective to not blow up the space station. I thought the point was to blow up the space station.
Okay.
Okay, I won't let you get off track. I'm sorry.
So, you have a job. Now, to understand this, when I say your job is to delay the station's inevitable demise, that's basically in the context of you doing your job. Your job is, you are working for Nanotracin. and you're doing your role within the station. Some people have to protect the station. Some people keep things running in order to keep other things running. Botany makes food for the kitchen and also makes medicinal plants for medical. Everything has an interwoven web of connections to other departments to do things.
Like that, basically.
Yes. All of that can happen in one single moment, but the thing is, all of those characters you're seeing right there, each of them has their own story that led up to that moment, and that is why it is one of the best role-playing games out there. That mime in that oxygen closet to the left could have been hiding from that sec officer.
Which is the red guy.
Yes, the red guy with the stun baton, who's chasing the clown, and he's going to slip on that banana peel, the clown's favorite weapon.
That was a corn dog.
Meanwhile, you've got a xenomorph, which is from 13, coming through the airlock, and then you just have the janitor, who is his job. He has one of the more important jobs of the station, because if the station looks like a shithole, people will treat it like it's a shithole.
That's actually true. I've been there. I've seen it.
Yes. It's one of the unsung jobs, and the point of all of that is that it is one of the biggest role-playing games out there where you actually can have a custom character doing whatever the hell they want within their job.
Right, yeah. Borrow trauma. Would you say it's similar? Borrow trauma?
Borrow trauma is actually inspired, or rather, it has... The funny thing is that the dev of Barotrauma did not even know about Space Station until people brought up the connection that it played similarly. And then they added clowns to Barotrauma, I believe.
Oh, that makes sense. That's cute, actually. So yeah, it's kind of like that, but I think Barotrauma has more of a goal. Maybe? Yes,
Barotrauma, actually, you have an objective to get to, I believe, point Z while you're from point A while navigating and hopefully not dying from letters B through Y.
I see. Okay. All right. Very good.
Okay, so Space Station 13. It is a extreme cult classic in the sense that there are cults around the game, and some of them gained a high priority, such as I'm forgetting his name. Excuse me.
Rose. I farted on.
I think what was it? Dean Hall, the guy that made.
Oh. Yeah, who the fuck is Dean Hall? I know that name. Why do I know that name?
DayZ.
Oh yeah, he did. He made DayZ. Okay.
Yeah, he tried making a game that was quote unquote inspired by Space Station 13.
Wasn't it like Stationers or something?
I believe it was Ion or something around those lines. But the point of that is that Space Station 13 is a very old game, and the part that needs to be understood about that is that it was made to work with a crappy code base. A beyond crappy code base.
Haha, you're so funny. Really?
For those that don't get what he's laughing at, it's the name of the code base was... Well, the code base was for the Beyond game client. BYOND. If you can pull up what that was.
I'm way
the logo
ahead
for
of
that.
you. Oh, no, I'm not going to pull up a logo. I'm going to show them what it looks like. People need to know how bad Beyond is. It's beyond bad. Kill me. I just did work.
We'll do after the show.
Ha, funny. Right from 1995, guys. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's nowhere near what it looked like towards the end of it, obviously. The thing is that originally Space Station 13 started as an atmospheric simulator for a space station.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
And then after a while, development happened on it. And then the guy that developed it, I believe his name was Exadiv, EXADV. The code got stolen from him, but it was slightly encrypted. And then somebody else, who had a beyond encryption decoder, stole the code from them. And then it spread. That's how the development of Space Station 13 proliferated.
I never knew that part. That's actually glorious. I thought that it was just a free base for everyone. Well, so wait, are all of these games because of that, or no? That's totally different. Does that make sense, what I'm saying?
It's difficult to say where the branching off point happened, but it's easier to say that it probably happened once this first proliferation happened, because something awful, a forum,
Of course.
with the goons, obviously. They got a hold of it. And
All
their
right.
code base in Space Station 13 became vastly more advanced. They did a public release sometime later, then closed it up, and then their code was stolen years later, and that's
Right.
where the most advanced public release happened after that point. Past this point, I don't know the intricacies of Space Station 13 development, but there's something that needs to be understood. As development on 13 became as advanced as it did over the years, it became harder and harder for the client to run anything smoothly. And this started to motivate efforts around 2010 to begin remaking the game in a new engine or new codebase. Naturally, as varied as the individual Space Station 13 servers are, so too were the ideas to port the game. Build it in different games, use different programming languages, discussions of that nature.
Right. No, hold on though. Let me cut you off real quick. So,
Sure.
I thought that there was a successful version of I don't fucking remember because I have not been a Space Station 13 player more than like maybe a handful of times, and you've been with me every time we've done it. I thought that they tried to remake it in. I don't fucking recall. What's the 3D one? There's a 3D one. Is there not am I crazy?
There's various different. That's kind of where I was getting into, but there's not really one that's specifically around that. Someone tried to remake it in Doom.
That might be the one I'm thinking of. I don't
Yeah.
remember specifically, but yeah, someone tried to make it.
There was an effort to rebuild it in Doom, as you'd expect, but there were attempts to remake Space Station 13 in Minecraft, even.
I'm surprised that didn't work.
All they really got to was making graphics for it, and from that, the development didn't happen. The thing about this game is that people love to play it, but
It's true.
people love to play it, but it's incredibly complex to make anything for it.
That doesn't feel like that's true. I mean, I say, thinking of the map. Okay, all right. I can show off what I'm talking about if you want, real quick.
Yeah, the map I made?
Yeah. So you guys heard me. I said this. It's not. Doesn't seem like it's that fucking hard to make anything for this game because there isn't really much back end stuff as far as like code base goes. Not as far as I've ever been aware of, but like that's not the hard part. The hard part is making like the fucking necessary play maps to fuck around on, because I guess they have
Everything
to be,
has.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're
Everything
good.
has its own layer of difficulty, and the sense of things need to be built off of other things, and the game systems themselves are built on top of other things. So difficulty for this map was a lot. Yes.
Look at how fucking detailed this fucking map is. Like at first, I thought he was when he started making this map for Space Station 14. I was like, it's gonna take you like a day or two. This took him like what, a month or two,
3 months by time it got finally tested.
and it's not even fucking. It's like too small or some shit like that. But
I thought the player count would be larger than it could probably actually field, because due to the specific reasons of how I made the map, it actually cuts down the size a bit.
ridiculous.
But it's made to basically be a service station. Like, think our actual service stations, those monolithic gas stations.
Yeah.
It's like those where you have the vehicle repair bays, but a space station.
I can't believe you spent so long on that. But it's cool. I can't say that it's not super duper cool. It's just very... Anyway, so as you were saying, so they were making the games in various other code bases.
Yes.
And then...
They were making in various other code bases. They tried... Some graphics were made for Minecraft. Something popped up using Java. Another with Unity. There was even talks about using the Source engine. Yeah. Space Station 13 in 3D.
Yeah, but...
Those were only some of the ideas to spring up with various levels of development or discussion put into them. But those never really went anywhere. They had discussions, some had graphics made,
Yeah.
but they died with that amount of progress. Eventually, a sort of
Sorry. No, I was going to say, well, I also just realized the probable reason that they kept dying like that, because it takes a vast swath of autism to make these things work, doesn't it?
Oh, immensely.
I mean, I'm just taking a guess here. I'm just assuming, maybe a little educated guess, one would say, but I feel like you have to have a great deal of concentrated liquid autism in order to make a good game of Space Station 13 and or 14.
Yes,
Anyway.
you do. You need a liquid-cooled blue hat for this to work.
Space Buckies would be fun, though. Give me a space station. What's the word? Space station. Gas station simulator. I want that. This isn't a solo.
Tricycle has it right. This isn't a solo dev project, but the problem is that there will never be enough volunteers to have the same vision to make this happen, and that's entirely true. We're still chasing parity. The thing is, we're rebuilding from scratch while 13 kind of had a much easier engine to work with. Meanwhile, with this one, we're doing like, I believe, C# and a whole bunch of other random languages.
That's right. Wow. I remember you telling me that ages ago.
Yeah. So those ones that I talked about, they never went anywhere. Eventually, a sort of acceptance came into being within the developer community. The curse. Space Station 13 was cursed, never to see a successor. Was it because of the scale? With the nature of its gameplay being inherently an aspect of its archaic client? Plenty would speculate, but the curse was real for a long time. In 2015, one of those attempts would have their developers give into having lives to live. And they released what they developed as open source. A new team would form around this release, and slowly, eventually, we would get to where we are now. And Space Station 14 would begin to take shape as we know it. It was far from feature parity, farther from where we are now even. Yes.
Wait, really?
I began to look apart around 2017.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize it's been in development for almost 10 years.
Yes,
I thought this happened in 2023, dude. Oh my god.
We'll get to that.
Oh my god.
That actually is relevant, because I know what part you're thinking of, and that was actually 2024.
Okay, oh my god, okay.
So far from feature parity, but it began to look the part around 2017. Development began to only accelerate from that time on. They even got a spot on Jeff's 2024 Summer Games Fest. Now you can play that trailer that I linked you.
Is that true? They did! I totally fucking forgotten about that. I totally fucking forgot about those. Oh my god, that's so fucking loud, my asshole. I totally forgot this.
Yeah.
Imagine if the game was like this, though. In its fucking flat pixels, 3D. Or I'd hate that, actually. I think I'd hate that. Man! This game seems awesome. Oh no, no. Alright, go ahead, Bubby. This game seems awesome.
So yeah. Great trailer, huh? That's a terrible trailer.
It's a terrible fucking trailer. It's nothing what the game
Hey guys, we got this cool game. It's called Space Station 14. What happens in it? Well, you get some random assholes that blow a hole through the place, shoot up everybody, mall cops get shot, you run by medical, and then you get shot by the nuke guys, and then it explodes. Isn't that cool? What the fuck were they thinking with this? Well, it's nowhere near... Look, Nuclear operatives are only one of the kinds of antags in that game, and they have an unfortunate amount of screen time when it comes to the popularity of this game.
Yeah, they do. But
everybody thinks that this is a combat game.
What? I mean, I wasn't expecting that. I thought when I saw that trailer, they were trying to go for the Among Us crowd.
You pain me with that statement.
Am I wrong? You gonna sit there and tell me I'm wrong, bro?
You pain me with that statement. I hate how many people brought up Emojis when they started playing.
Well, right, because that's what it looked like. That's how they presented it. They presented it as Emojis. Look at this fucking game. Shut up. There you go. Yeah, this is what the game actually looks like.
Yeah.
So I don't even know why they gave fake graphics for it the way that they did.
Oh, it's a style for a lot of fan art with the game where they have like a physical presence within the 3D space, because if you look at those screenshots, you notice an immediate dichotomy between perspectives. The floor is all flat. The walls have some perspective to them being upright a little bit with the shading, and then you have the people that are standing upright, but it looks like they're laying flat.
Okay. I didn't realize that before. You're right. I kind of like it, actually.
Yes.
I like that.
So that's a popular style for fan art, but there is one good thing that came out of that trailer, and they actually added it to the game.
What?
And that is the music for the nuclear operators.
Oh.
When the nuke gets activated, there's about 2.5 minutes left in the clock. Music starts playing, and there's a pool, I believe, of 3 songs, and this is honestly the best one of them.
I can't play it on stream just in case, but
I don't believe it has a copyright.
Oh, well, yeah, but I mean, here, well, let's see.
I mean, this is an open source project.
So is a lot of things.
True.
At this point in time. Oh, do you know I got copy struck for wind?
Wind sound?
Yeah, wind sound.
I hate the internet.
Oh, wait. There's more. Did you know that I can copyright someone for using the leaked footage of Kingdom Hearts cartoon? Like the American Kingdom. I have the right to copy strike someone on that. I was like, excuse me? I'm not Disney.
Congratulations, legal owner.
It's so bad. It's so fucking bad.
The best part about this song is when you hear the klaxons going. God, I did cry to Nukies for taking up the screen space and being kind of like poster childs for like what Space Station is. Like, you think Space Station, you think Nukies. I did cry to it a little bit, but when you're in the thick of it and the music's playing and it gets the klaxons, oh.
Wait, what? A Nuki? I just realized you're saying Nuki. What is that?
Nuki is the community term for them. They're called nuclear operators. But the community shortens them to Nukies.
What a term.
Because you're not going to say nuke ops. You're not going to say operators. You're not going to say nuke guys, red suits. You have 5 letters. You're typing everything as fast as you fucking can.
Right. Because you there's no voice chat in this game. It's all typed. You type everything, guys. Another reason why I don't know how it got as popular as it did is because it's full like type RP. Complete. I feel like people get, and this actually might end up being a really good like segue for you. I don't know. You can slap me down if I'm going too far off topic, but the community fucking hates when you go out of character.
Very dependent on the server, but yes.
Yeah.
If you go out of character, people will make fun of you. Hell, the other day I accidentally typed LOL in the voice chat. Or in the radio messages.
Yeah.
If you type it as a character, like normal speak, it gets an autocorrect to make your character laugh, and that's what I was trying to do. But I had the radio key open instead, so LOL got put in the radio channel, and people were mercilessly making fun of me.
That's so stupid. But that's how very serious they take it.
Yeah,
What's
you
the
are
word?
playing a character in this game. It's you like playing tabletop games. You are playing that character. It's not
Yeah.
you. It's not this is you. I mean, some people do self inserts like that, sure,
I mean, everyone
but
does. Are you joking?
yeah, fair.
But that being said, I do get it. Okay. Anyway.
You think that's loud? Imagine that playing when you start a round and it's about the same volume, and you get startled because operative standby. Oh shit!
That's fucking. I mean, it would be cool if it wasn't Space Station 14, but I don't want to steal it away because I only know very little and I don't want to ruin the information because I don't want to misrepresent it. My God, have you been in on this for a minute now, huh? So I think since it started. Well, since Space Station 14 start. Wait a minute. Coming soon. Oh, request access. Okay. I was like, I know I own this game. But anyway, okay.
Yeah, it's a playtest, quote unquote.
Okay. So.
It's just it means for Steam to distribute it for free. It's a launcher, whatever.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, the Summer Games Fest trailer. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Now you might wonder why all that context was necessary. Some of it isn't, like the Games Fest. I just hate that trailer, but the rest of that gives a bunch of weight to develop any manner of egomaniacy. And I feel part of that to be responsible for what happened last week in the development of Space Station 14. The person of interest in this story is known under a few names. Relevant ones to Space Station 14 project are PJB or Miss Nanotrason. Some images may show the latter, but I will use the former throughout this discussion.
Do you have the GIF for him? PJ. Oh, I got
Let
it.
me well, there's a few, but let me find the one that I have on this doc.
Just so we have something up on the screen because, yeah, I mean, while Skull gets that, so here's the thing that I know in particular about the development, I should say, of this game. It's quote unquote community driven. Quote unquote. Because in my opinion, and I am wrong, this is absolutely my opinion, it is a modders game. As in, it's oh my God!
Just post the Steam link.
Fuck! Thank you. It's a game created by modders. That's how I look at it. So with that, if you guys have followed our channel for any length of time, you know that modders are either cool or the scum of the earth. And I think that's where this kind of lands.
Yes, and the word of the day is ego.
Yeah.
EGO.
Idiot. But yes, coin flip.
So
really.
this person is PJB. The project Space Station 14 is under the group name of Space Wizards, but they're more commonly known by the name of their server network, Wizards Den, shortened to WizDen. PJB is the current owner of the Space Station 14 project on GitHub. That's not all they own, but we'll get to that later. Last week, PJB put up 2 surprise PRs, pull requests, for the project, and in doing so managed to kick the hornet's nest for 2 groups of people. These 2 PRs were as follows. Alright, here's the first link.
Thank you. I was just looking for it. Oh my God. This is so fucking stupid. And everyone who knows me knows that I have my own prejudices. But never would I ever do this shit. Fuck you.
Yeah. They were species test content. So they've been around for a long time. The thing is, some time ago they updated the species guidelines for like submitting new species to be added to the game. And they try to make it so that each species has something interesting, mechanically interesting things. Slime people can't handle water vapor. If there's water vapor in the air, they take damage. If somebody splashes them with water, they literally dissolve. Lizards have a tail which allows them to pull stuff while keeping both of their hands full. And I believe they cannot handle cold well. All these kind of differences. Moth people can't or are much more flammable, but in zero gravity environments where there's still air, they have better zero G movement because they flap their wings.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool.
And then there's the baseline humans, which are just...
They're the coolest. Just saying.
Basic bitches, yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. What is this? VTuber Station 14? So I'm going to interject for just a second just to kind of bring in the thing that I had set up earlier about this. Remember I said that this is mostly a role-playing game and everything is done through text, right? No one talks. I don't know if the dwarves have anything special outside of what you'll talk about here in a sec, but from what I know, no. But I also know fucking nothing. So anyway,
should I just talk about the dwarves?
You should just talk about the dwarves. Well, wait, is it just them?
The entire dwarf species, yes, completely.
I'll let you explain because I don't want to fucking break it all because I know that there's a lot of lore that needs to be dropped on this shit.
All right, so it's as it says on the tin. They're being removed for the reason that they're not interesting enough to be a separate species. That's not the only reason, but we'll get into that. Actually, right now. Do you notice how very sparse that PR is?
You'll have to explain what that means because I don't understand how sparse
Look at the contents of that PR.
Where would you see that? Just this here?
No, just the entire thing in that box.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, that's the entire PR. Details, nothing, whatever. That's literally it.
Okay.
I found out there's other reasons why the dwarves were removed, which would be nice to know and actually might have quelled things a little bit, but PJB has a problem of saying one thing and then insisting that people find it through the deluge of everybody being fucking pissed off because this person cannot fucking communicate for their goddamn life.
Are you fucking kidding? It's... What the fuck?
Yeah. So, they're being removed for not being an interesting enough species. That's the front reason. One of the main reasons is that dwarves present technical problems because they're just humans with a slider for height and width.
Okay.
And there's an antagonist that's upcoming called the I forget what their hell basically changeling. Yes, changeling.
Oh, changeling.
You assume shapes of other people, like you kill guy with a hat, you sucked out his DNA, now you can be guy and you can take his hat, now you're that guy. I realize I said that weirdly. I'm going to continue. I'm not going to continue. God damn it.
Anyway, so you suck a guy's DNA out.
I did not mean it like that. Oh, shit.
Oh,
anyway,
man.
So the problem with that antag is that it doesn't have variable height. Like, remember, its baseline is a human but resized.
Mm-hmm.
So the changeling would just take that as human and immediately out themselves. Wait, you're not a dwarf.
Yeah.
So guess what? That would actually be slightly understandable. It would suck. But people have been wanting the changeling for quite a while now.
Yeah. No, I don't think anyone would have had a big problem with that, right?
I mean, there's still the fact that people have dwarves as characters, but let me get to that.
Yeah.
So, they're not interesting enough to be a separate species. They're talking mechanical differences in a role-playing game. Mind you, they could heal from drinking ethanol and alcohol and were more stout and thus heavier to pull. Arguably, these are more role-playing oriented mechanics, which would work great for a role-playing game. But alas, they're not distinct enough to be interesting. Now, if everything I said, ignoring the changeling stuff, sounds like they're no big deal, like, oh, it's just the removal of the species, who cares? I will assume that you've never played a tabletop RPG where you've made your own character. I'm talking to the audience here when I say this.
I know.
Now, for those same people, I want you to imagine that you're a tabletop gamer, right? And you've made your character, been playing a while. You use an online character sheet creator run by Wizards of the Coast. Suddenly, WOTC comes around and says, you can no longer play orcs because they're generic fantasy characters. All they are is strong and stupid. Nothing interesting enough to be their own species. From now on, they're just goblins with the medium-sized trait, and they erase your character sheet from their online character sheet creator.
That's genuinely upsetting.
This PR effectively deletes characters entirely.
Yeah.
There's been talk to give humans a dwarfism trait to at least mitigate something of this loss, but that would kind of conflict with this a little bit because it's a trait.
Wasn't that
It conflicts.
Yeah.
It conflicts with a few other things because that wouldn't fix the changeling problem, and also I don't know if that would be enough. Second, you would still be marked as human.
Well, so wait.
It's definitely not the same.
Oh,
because alongside being a dwarf as like a physical status of character, your sprite being smaller, more stout, you also had accents, but that's something to get into part 2. Fun fact, they recently added a new species to the baseline Space Station 14. The Volcanon. Simply put, they're the furry dog species.
Let's see if I can get
furry being, you get who I'm referring to.
I mean, what else could you possibly be referring to?
That they are furry, not that they're for furries.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, that.
I
Makes
realize
sense.
that's kind of just cutting the hair a little bit. It's
no
basically means the same thing, but whatever.
I've got a picture right here of it. I don't know if this is right, but it looks right. Don't like that. Don't like that.
Yeah, they're kind of muscular.
Is this right?
Yeah, that's them.
They're called Volcanians. Oh,
Volcanon. Yeah.
I thought you said Volcanian. Like they were like, don't like that. That's Yif. Oh. Hold on, chat. Here you go. You know,
It's whatever.
No, this is more telling than I think you realize.
Look, mate, it's a game that involves autism.
You
have to expect it.
Good point. You know what? You're right. I am wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. Please continue.
So, whatever your predilection for E621, know this. They're the new species, right? Recency bias you'd think would have a large swath of characters showing up. I mean, there's a lot of furries in the community. It makes sense. Right. Dwarves who have been in the game for a long time are in the slot above them in terms of popularity, in 4th place. Vulps are in 5th.
Okay.
I need to find the numbers if they matter to you. If not, you can just take my word for it. Point is, they're still quite popular.
Yeah.
And
the dwarves are still popular.
Yeah, the dwarves are more popular than the newest furry race.
Okay.
Now, the only thing I've heard against this is that raiders likely bumped up the numbers of dwarves, but the thing is that people that want to raid go in there to cause damage quickly. They're not thinking about their character creation too much, and in fact, you get a random character when you start a new account, so if there's any raiders ever dwarves, more often than not, it was just chosen at random.
Okay.
And besides, if they're going to make a character, they're going to likely make the Pools Closed guy from Has Been Hotel.
That's my brother. It's good.
Pools Closed.
Pools Closed due to AIDS. God, I miss that shit. Okay, please continue. I didn't mean to get off.
All right, you found it. Here it is.
Okay, I just put it in the video, my guy. Unless you got it, and it's like a picture. I don't know.
It's like a picture.
Oh, it's like a picture. Hey, look at that.
Yep, and most popular at the bottom.
What's a vox? Oh, fuck you.
A vox is a space reptilian bird.
What?
If they die from being on fire, they turn into chicken wings.
Oh, that's why then. Because that's fucking hilarious. So, okay, I'm not surprised by a lot of these. Is this a porn game? You can't tell me it's not.
But there are 18 plus servers, and those don't show up on the main server list.
Okay, but you got arachnids, slime people, furries, reptilians, moths, and whatever the fuck a Diona is.
Diona is a tree humanoid.
Oh, so you also have dryads. Cool. All right, this isn't a porn game. To be clear.
When I say a tree person, they're actually a tree.
Oh. I have pictures.
Like
anyway.
if you give them like liquid fertilizer enough, they'll actually grow into an actual full tree.
That's weird and fucking hilarious because that means you could probably poison them, huh?
I mean, oftentimes the players that are Diona will actually do that. Will actually go and get robust harvest and drink it themselves so they can grow into a tree as more like a species archetype kind of thing. Like we want to grow that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they don't die. They just become the tree.
Can you move around as a tree? No, that's a stupid question.
No, you can't. You can, however, be chopped down and thus reborn back into a Diona.
That's so bizarre. Basically Atlas, but not MMORPG.
Are there tits on the tree? I don't think a tree creature has tits.
Don't ask questions or think things that you don't want the answer to.
Look, when there's wood involved, the only wood I want to be involved is me.
Fucking good voice acting. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
I don't know where that came from.
What the fuck? That was great. Well fucking done. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so don't fuck your trees, man. You get splinters. Anyway, no problem.
I'm getting the notebook to write that one in for later.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm just keeping notepad tracks. Oh, did I stop screening? I did. No, yes? No, no. No, okay, it's there. Okay. Sick. I left the call. Now I'm back in the call.
Way to go.
Yeah, it's because, you know, my shit sucks. Anyway, it's fine. We're good. Okay.
So, I talked about accents, right?
Yeah.
Briefly,
I think that's where you
in
were
part one.
gonna go to.
And guess where we're going?
Okay. All right. Very good. Oh, I feel like this is wrong to put up. Okay. So
Hey, they phrased it the way they did. You can blame them.
yeah, give a quick recap before I pull this up. Just a quick recap of different species and their accents and stuff.
Okay, so species themselves might have inherent accents. The dwarves are the most specific race that have their own accent in the game. Meanwhile, characters themselves can elect to have have accent traits, as in they have these accents. Now, accents are effectively a dictionary of phrase and word replacements. People use them on their characters to give them more characterization by adding some personality to their speech. Some people also do it because they can't really remember role-playing their character specifically. In a way, you can kind of consider it an accessibility feature because then you don't have to do manual accent stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how I kind of consider it, because I can role play very well with vocal stuff because I can get into character. For example, conveniently, I had a dwarvish character for a tabletop game I played, and I had a voice for him. All right, we're going to go out and fight them all. It's
Oh,
I
right.
can't
No, it's fine.
it's fine, and there's
It's
all
fun
right.
to do, and that's
Yes,
that's
it's fun to
important.
do, and Now this voice, I want you to keep this in mind because this is what everybody would hear kind of in their mind when they played and talked to a dwarvish character. So I'm going to say the phrase, oh, fuck me. Sod me.
Oh, yeah. But hold on. It writes it out in chat. Because there's
yes,
a voice.
You type in, fuck me, and then it'll say, sod me.
So, alright.
Or,
wait,
yeah, what's sod?
Me? Like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're like,
so they're
sod
Scottish.
me. Yeah, they're Scottish and Scandinavian mixes, I believe.
This is really, really bad. Because when I hit enter, this is actual.
So yeah, if you have any of these accents, consider yourself bad. I mean, they just fucking suck at communicating, as we previously established, but...
No.
I want you to take in key phrases what they say. These are just bad bloat content that don't work properly or have obvious issues if you look at it too closely. Remove. So the dwarvish accent, completely gone. Italian, which is used, I believe, if you have the Italian mustache get up, you actually speak in Italian. So you know what? No fun for you. You can't be the Italian chef from the Muppets. Fuck you. They take out German word replacements. I believe they keep some of the accent, like, stylings for different phrases, or different spellings of some words, but they completely take out the word replacements.
I didn't realize it was this bad.
And two more that were removed, which affect me directly, the southern accent and the cowboy accent. My character, Axel Greaser, has both of those accents. I want you to look at the phrasing right after cowboy. I have a friend from Texas who hates it.
I have a more...
I'm fucking sorry.
Yeah.
Why do I have to give a shit about your fucking friend? Apparently, their friend, who is from Texas, has never heard of a shindig.
What?
You know what a shindig is, right?
Yes, I know what a fucking shindig is. That's
I've heard of a shindig when I was a kid. And I live at the north border.
Okay, but I'm more concerned. What the fuck is the difference between Southern and Cowboy to these people?
I believe Cowboy is more caricature, like Southern is more like Southern drawl, while Cowboy has dictionary replacements like they're a cowboy.
Sense. Okay.
Like cows are dogies, arresting someone is lassoing them, shit like that.
Their friend isn't from Texas. Their friend moved to Texas. Texan here, this is
I would
lame.
not doubt that.
So the actual Texans here seem to fucking hate this. So obviously, wow. This actually pisses me off more than I think it should. Like these two here.
So, yeah. Like, the thing is, it's like I said, for a lot of people, you could kind of see it as an accessibility feature, especially if they have bad attention spans. Because now, I believe, I would have to... Here's the problem with talking about this person specifically. Having to collate everything is a problem. Because they apparently have an empiric memory that they said something. But where that was said, fuck knows. It could be in different threads. It could be discussion topics that completely got buried by thousands of posts. Or whatever the hell. The thing is about these. PJB has an ego. And I want to remind you guys. This is the person that owns the Space Station 14 project.
Like the one that's on Steam.
The one that's on GitHub. The one that Steam references, yes.
Okay. How the fuck do they have enough money to put it up on... You know what? No. How the fuck did they get enough money to get a trailer at Summer Game Fest?
Blue hat.
That, to me, is rather worth looking into, considering the price just of 2025 to get even a minute-long trailer. Don't forget, at the Game Awards, it cost $1 million to get a 1 minute
so
trailer.
this is the Summer Games Fest for one, and I believe Jeff might have actually reached out to them.
Okay. I would believe Jeff did that.
Yes, Jeff the Kingmaker.
I fucking hate Jeff. I'm so mad at Jeff right now. Anyway, so
remember how I said people were basically getting their characters deleted if they were a dwarf?
yeah.
This is basically a soft deletion, because if you have any of these accents and all the kind of memorization that you've done for how your character speaks, good fucking luck. Most of those are gone, and PJB has been quoted of saying, if you miss those accents, just role play manually.
Oh, fuck off! Make them toggleable. Why the fuck are people like... Ow! Shit.
They are toggleable in the sense of you can put these on your character sheets. They're removing them because... Alright, to get into their actual explanation, because they didn't fucking put it in here, it's just bad bloat content. I hate the word bloat.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense in this content.
Yeah, it makes even less context, because there's a in-joke with some Discord communities that aren't the actual space station. Well, you're scrolling down. I just noticed that a lot of those comments were marked as off-topic.
Yep, I'm noticing this too. Oh, that's already dead.
Yeah, I'll get into that. So, there's a joke about... What the fuck? There's a joke about how this is the Wisden year of humiliation, because all they seem to have been doing recently is just removing stuff. Some of it is fluff, sure, but in a role-playing game, people like fluff. But nah, screw you, it's gone. You like the flash lantern as a moth, because moths like lamps? That's a very deep-seated community joke that the moths will try to get all the lamps. Well, now screw you. You can't use a flash lantern anymore. This has irked many people, as you'd expect, but only because removals and no things make a player very angry and annoyed. People didn't take to these PRs too well, and the year of humiliation has only watered that seed of frustration. The Space Station 14 Discord general channel was flooded with people pissed that that aspects of their character were being removed. The GitHub threads, in contrast, were much more calmer, and people trying to come up with solutions to at least keep the accents at minimum. Dwarves did have some technical problems that people would acquiesce on, but we could at least keep the accents. But no, PJB became more and more hostile as time went on. I'm gonna look for another link, because this kind of goes with it a little bit.
That's fine.
One of the things that are common with this game for people that are making PRs for it, pull requests, is that there's also another meme that people do spite PRs, as in, the old joke about like an admin getting killed by somebody, and they'll type /kill that player name and kill them and say that they won. It's like that, but with oh, I got killed by this gun. I think it's unbalanced. I'm going to code it so that it's shittier now.
That's really fucking bad.
Yeah, it's not always universal. Well, here's one of the dumb things. This is related to the PRs, and I'm looking for something else, but I'm sending you this first.
Okay, sure. All of the important GitHub projects are getting slammed by AI-generated code PR. Oh my god! I don't ever want to read that again. Oh my fucking lord. It's been thank you for your PR. Unfortunately, it's been sitting merge conflicted for a while, and many major changes have been made to the code base area in question. If you're willing to continue work, I advise trying to tackle this in smaller increments. Your thorough integration testing of the PR is outstanding, though, and something that will definitely let us merge future attempts with confidence. Huh?
So this is for a different PR entirely unrelated to this discussion, but I want you to just kind of keep in mind something later on. Keep this in mind for something later on.
Yeah.
So this was made for a PR that would actually help with character creation, in the sense of you assign jobs to these characters. Right now, you have to manually switch characters. So every time they try to get this PR reviewed, I'll just put it on the screen so that, or give you the link just so it's something for people to look at. Every time he's tried to get a review, it kept getting pushed back. Sorry, we couldn't implement this on it. Shame you can't work on it anymore. Every time they went to review it, something else was merged that caused a conflict with this PR. So they had to edit the code, and then it was able to be reviewed. Another thing caused conflicts, and this kept happening to the point that most people working on it didn't have time for it anymore, and now it's dead. And that message was sent to this because too many things are broken and nothing no longer works.
Oh my fucking god.
This is a very technical thing, but they kept merging stuff, and it kept fucking with this. And this is something I was actually looking forward to. So yeah. The number of PRs in the back pocket of this project can vary. But they start sending out those messages and closing PRs when they get to about probably the higher triple digits, probably at least 800.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm just reading through this and like I'm writing my own fuck off huge character editor PR, but it got merged at this point. It would fuck up this PR a lot, and I do not want to subject the OP of this PR to that kind of thing. Oh, that's cute. Man! So everyone in the Space Station 14 community is really sweet and loving of everyone else in the Space Station 14 community, except for the fucking friend who is making the game. Got it.
Yep, all the maintainers, the people that basically the gatekeepers for the code, and you think, oh, that sounds like that's a negative title. It's necessary, especially with what that one guy said in chat, where people are just submitting vibe code now.
Right? Yeah. No, that's fine. I don't mind gatekeeping code. That's fine. But
but like I said, they all have egos because this was the one that broke the curse.
It's very bad.
Now, people didn't take to these PRs too well. Discussions were had. The general got flooded with people pissed that characters are being removed.
Yeah.
The GitHub threads in contrast were much more calmer and people trying to come up with solutions. But no, PJB became more and more hostile as time went on. Eventually, the GitHub threads were locked to only contributors and members of the project, but people breathed a bit easier because polls were opened by maintainers for these PRs. It's a part of the procedure for when maintainers have conflicting opinions on a PR, and the polls both had 2/3 majority for the dwarf and accent PRs to be closed instead of being merged.
Okay.
Can you open up the dwarf PR again?
This is in specific why I was so desperate to cover this, to the point that I was just like, yeah, it's fine, Ellie. Just me and Skull can do it. It's good. It's fine. It's okay.
Notice that purple circle at the top there, that rectangular circle. It's been merged. The kayfabe dropped.
Yeah.
The jobs of the maintainers is to maintain the game, bringing stuff in, fixing things, hence the name of them being maintainers, and denying bad PRs. Up until this point, it seemed like to everyone this was the way of things. The maintainers were all on equal footing with their votes, except for emergency situations, and even then it had to be big. You had to convince others to change their vote if they didn't agree. Instead of following the vote, PJB forced the merges, ignoring everyone else. What they say now goes. Hell, even PJB even changed the PR review guidelines so that the polls are not binding anymore. What were now votes are now effectively a straw poll, and plenty of maintainers aren't happy. Some high-profile maintainers, such as the guy who made the wizard antagonist, are now putting feelers out to different forks of Space Station 14 to see where they can park their boat to get away from this proverbial storm. And the admins, the game admins, remember, there's two kind of separate organizations. There's Wizard's Den, and then there's Space Wizards. The admins belong to Wizard's Den. They are the people that run the game servers. If you remember, sometime in 2024, we actually had a story about Space Station 14 having admin troubles. Do you remember the story?
Very vaguely remember it. Oh God, is this how Ellie is? I very vaguely remember it.
I was about to make fun of you for that. It's funny. Anyway, so Wisden had been hit by a major setback. Long story incredibly short, they lost both the game admin team and the head admin teams. So they effectively lost, to put it simply for people, they lost the referees and the people that acted as mods, game masters, and the community managers. They lost both of those teams.
Yeah.
And the effects were dramatic.
In fact, if I recall, it got to the point where, I mean, that was really the fucking first death bell. This is the second death bell, as far as I think.
I mean, yes, it's a death bell.
I gotta find the thing that you showed me that got me really, really, really heated about this. The thing that fucking... We skipped over it, but fucking PJB said something. Because of...
Yeah.
What did they say? They were just like... The replies in the post are disappointing. I'm gonna merge it anyway, or something like that. You remember? You showed me, and I can't find it now.
I believe this is what you're talking about.
Oh, is this where you put it? Yes.
The second image, I think.
Oh my God! Look at this shit. So this was right. I guess right as they were pushing it, merging it rather.
Yeah, this was right during the poll. I've been extremely disappointed in the discussion in this thread, especially from maintainers who should know better. Most peer posts in here, other than Kaylee's, have been completely missing the point of it and been suggesting completely untonable solutions. Just fix that one bad example. Just more rejects, etc. I'm just going to self-merge this PR at this point.
That's so fucked. Like, I'm not a Space Station 14 player, and I cannot fathom just being fucking ignored. It's a community project, right? No one's getting paid for this shit. Or are they?
Yeah, this is all volunteers. Roger V. How did they lose them all? Long story, incredibly short. Imagine the ego that you're seeing from these posts, but kind of try to go about a year and a half back. And let's just say that they were ignoring the game admin teams, because at that time there was a hack client, and they were not A, devoting resources to help the game admin team for other issues, and B, they were not helping with solving this hack client.
Oh, yeah, do that. Oh, that as well. What Skull said, but what was posted in chat.
Yeah, we did an episode on it a long time ago, back with the old format.
That was the old format. Now we're in the new old format. Or old new format?
We're in the new format. The old format was the old format.
I thought we were in the new old format.
No, we're in the new format. Then previously was the new old format.
Oh, I got it. And then we're going to talk in the future about the new format, so that this will be the new old format.
Potentially, yes.
Okay, right. God, this is inner circle, the inner, outer, inner wall shit. I won't explain that to you. It makes perfect sense within the context. Anyway, so PJB's a bitch.
Yes. Now, I want to look for this one link, so just give me your thoughts on this while I look for it.
Yeah.
But I want to look for the thing that I was talking about, Spite PR.
Oh, yeah. Well, so...
Because... sorry.
No, you're fine. I don't even really fucking know how to word such a fucking thing. My issue here, more than anything else, my issue that I'm having with all of this is... They're acting like they're king of the castle to me. They're acting like they're the only ones that run Space Station 14. I don't know how else to word that, because I don't know of any other... Well, right, yeah. PJB is the head runner, or the project manager.
Owner.
And so I'm looking
They
at
do
that.
work on the project, but they do some work on the project, and that requires a bit more detail. Because when I said that they're the owner, and that we would talk about that later, I guess we'll talk about that now. They not only just own Space Station 14, the GitHub project. They also own the engine, Robust Toolbox, which Space Station
Oh,
14 is on.
that
The
explains a
project for
lot.
that. They also own the website. They also own the authentication servers.
So ego. But they're doing this for free.
Yeah.
So I mean, like on the see, this is where I always get into my own little scaffs, because part of me is like, well, they're doing it for free. I guess if it's for free, how much can you bitch? But the other part of me is like, well, right, but why take it away from everyone else if people have already given you ways to get around it? That's what pisses the Texan thing also pissed me off, because that was a fucking whim. That was just a fucking whim. Like, oh, my friend doesn't like it. Sucks. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. This always
Why
could
must
have.
Space Station? Sorry.
Oh, no. Just
Go
DMCs could get fired off. They could.
Oh, tricycles. Oh boy. DMCA's were
Oh.
fired off from a different thing. The thing is, this topic here is one specific instance of fuckery,
Yeah.
and I could go into a long history if I wanted to, but we would probably be here for 2 hours.
Good thing to do for a video. Huh? I'd be down with that. We
Maybe.
could do that. We could do that.
I would need to vet a lot of this because some of it's he said, she said stuff.
Well,
There's
yeah.
there's some evidence for it, and then there's some let's just say um
Tomfoolery?
no, people that like the painter versus everyone else.
Oh, I got you. Understood. The painter. I was like, wait, what? Expedition 33. Not that painter. Got
Yeah.
it. We can
That,
just
there's
call
some
it.
of that kind of stuff going on, not specifically with Wisden, but other servers.
Yeah.
And then oh, oh boy.
Well, it's fine because, I mean, that's where Space Station 13 thrives. It started from something awful. Wow. Awful. What was that? Anyway.
Awful. Oh yeah, awful.
Extra funny from you. Anyway, so, yeah, dude. It started there. So it makes sense that it would then have its roots in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of does.
And that's, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, is this the second thing?
This is actually one that I wanted to bring up as well.
Okay.
But you remember how they keep talking about bloat? This
Yeah.
is somebody from the Vulture expat server. I know this person, and basically they decided to help the devs by removing bloat. I want you to see those that red number to the right. Do you know what that means?
Are those the files removed?
That's the number of lines of code removed.
Okay. All right.
And they added one. So they removed they removed all of the files and added one text file.
What the can I even see what it is? Let me see. Can I? No. Hold on. I don't think I can. I don't actually know how to use GitHub because I am but a small
so you have to go to just click the link I gave you again and then go to files.
Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm but a small plebeian boy. I do not know. Files.
Sounding like Coach Z. Oh, you wound me, Pepsi.
Where is? Oh God.
Going off.
Holy shit. All right, so wait, where's the files? Hold on, what?
Okay, scroll up, see files changed.
Yeah, that's what I clicked on. Originally, at least. Hello. Oh, there we go. There we go. Where's the one that Where's the file? I want to see the file. Oh my god.
Well, like I said, they removed 3 million lines of code.
And added one. I want to know what the one line was.
I could find the one that they added. I need to find it.
I want to know if it says bloat removed or something. Oh god, actually, double check. Just because I know the type of people that do play this game.
I'll look for it. I believe it's spacestation.txt.
Really? Okay. All right. Let me scroll down a little bit.
Actually, it might be in the comments of that file. Now that I think about it, or that.
Wait, where?
Open that post once more and then scroll down. I believe there is an actual picture.
There? Okay. All right. Oh, Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. No, too far. There you go. Oh, okay.
You remember the girl on the couch, right?
Holy shit, I didn't realize this was a Perry Piper joke. All right. Fucking fantastic. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Illiterate unk? No, shut the fuck else. Shut up.
Shut the fuck else?
I don't know.
Or else what?
I don't know. This is my job, okay? I'm tired. Anyway. No, it's good. Your face is illiterate. Anyway, so...
Damn it, I don't know if you'd be able to open this. I forgot that this was a... I forgot this was a Discord link.
Well, wait. Why don't you talk about it? The magic of video editing will allow it to happen.
I can? Alright. I'm going to try to make this a visual aid as well, because... Or make this so that this is something that people can see.
Yeah,
because this is something that I think people in the audience would just kind of understand that what the hell is going on here.
They removed the entire game. That's right. Yeah. So this was
kind of the spite PR that I was talking about. I'll just
just throw it.
So yeah, I'll throw this to you. My dual monitors become one monitor. I don't know how to do.
What the fuck? How did you manage that?
I just lost track of where things were because I moved things over. Anyway, so this is one. This is a PR called Isleism. This is basically something that would automatically make you talk in third person.
Oh, okay. What the fuck?
So if your guy's name is Gary, you would talk and say, Gary, if you want to go to the store, Gary is going to go to the store.
All right. Why?
And so, because why not?
Okay. You know what? Good enough. Good enough for me.
So I want you to scroll down until you see a red circle on that line of those comments there. There you go.
Oh,
look at the post above it.
Fucking dickhead. I mean, you fucking dickhead. I don't know why this would be considered bloat. Bloat means unnecessary, correct?
Yes. In a role-playing game, what is unnecessary?
Part of me is like, no, this is understandable, but surely it can't be more than maybe a line of code. I would hardly consider that bloat. If there was an entire...
It's not more than a line... It's more than a line of code. It's probably maybe 12 to 15.
100 is bloat. 12 to 15 is not bloat. Oh my fucking god.
You know what? It was 146 lines of code. You can see that at the top right.
Okay.
But that also includes dead space or empty spaces, and that's across all files.
Yeah, well, okay, that's... Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. So, honestly, that's not...
It's not bad.
That's not bad at fucking all. So I don't know why this would be considered bloat.
This is one of those weird ones where I could actually see it. If there weren't the context for this whole entire discussion, I could actually see this one being removed or not being added, because you're adding all this code to basically just have, instead, to replace the player just typing in their name.
Right. But that, I mean, I could also make the argument that saving time in a text-based RP is significant because
Exactly. There's two sides to this. Now,
okay.
So that was rejected for that one post. That was it. That's all everything got.
Okay, sure.
But then
let's see what we got. Dumb shit is the whole game. Yes, it is.
So there's another person involved in here. This person's name is Roomba. They're artistic Roomba, and they're one of the more composed people within this organization, and I frankly don't have much ill will towards them.
Roomba's an admin, part of the Wisden.
Yes, I believe they're a maintainer. They work in various work groups, and they're also the lead of mapping. So they're pretty high up there.
Okay.
So they ask Miss Nanotracin, aka PJB.
Okay.
Would you like to reconsider this PR and maybe elaborate more as to why you think it's a bloat mechanic? There's a very sizable portion of our player base that role plays out Isleism as an accent. It's a very common trait to act out when playing a lizard or a vox. Sorry, I don't do Discord discussions. God forbid people have to put effort into their gimmicks. The fact that the PR introduces 2 traits and there was already somebody in their reply saying that this isn't their perfect variant of it, not to mention the varying ways in which this implementation can fail, just shows how bad of an idea this is. There's a giant quality difference in RPing between putting the effort in for a bit and checking a checkbox in your settings and feeling special about yourself. Not to mention how disastrous this would turn out with many people whose long-ass lizard/fox names would be an atrociously annoying with this. Those are valid reasons, but it might be a good idea to lead with that instead of closing it under the guise of it being a bloat mechanic. By your given examples, we should also be looking at removing accents like the southern drawl/cowboy accent.
Oh, fuck you! Holy shit.
So Roomba was saying that in the sense of, if you're going to think like that, then you might as well do these then, kind of like the ultimatum. But like I said, spite PRs are a common thing. And this is where the I don't know what the fuck is a shindig. I don't know what that is, and I'm Texan, says her friend Kaylee.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Shut up, Kaylee. You're stupid. Anyway, so
and then the answer is given, a party. Yes, I could fucking tell that. I wouldn't be able to tell that if I was speaking to them in character with the accent, because the accents are word replacement dictionaries.
This is so stupid.
But so how would you, okay? I'm going to challenge you this. Okay. I want you to explain what a party is, like a generic party, without using the word party.
Okay. A fun social gathering.
Okay, so what, like hanging out?
No, it's with a lot of people. Like
so it's an event.
Yeah, it's an event. It's a fun event. Sometimes there's
all right, what do you do?
You party, you hang out. Oh, shit. I fucked up. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn!
Now, you see, it is a bit hard. You could say there's balloons, there's maybe a cake, there's celebrations. It could be even tailored around one person. Do you notice this dynamic that we're having back and forth here?
What, you mean the talking thing?
Yeah, I wonder what that's called.
Shock. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Sorry, I promised I wouldn't get angry about this, but I'm like really like exactly, Mass, exactly. All of these things
you
are
could
bloat.
Toggle the accents off, but your character could have no accent.
But what worse?
You can't toggle off other people's accents though, because you'd be denying them their role play. But well, now we're gonna take out these accents.
This is so fucking stupid.
And that's just part of it. It gets more and more unhinged as it goes down.
Yeah.
And they become more increasingly hostile to the point where people actively tell, let's stop arguing over this before it gets out of hand, okay? All sides involved, by the way, not just PJB.
Well, yeah, I'm not surprised that the player base is fucking getting up in arms over it. So, with all of this being done, and with PBH, whatever, getting all the slag of everything, right?
Yeah.
What's becoming from it? Like, I don't know the fallout. I knew the build up. Is there a fallout? Did I lie with the thumbnail and the title? Is the
The
game
Fallout
threatened?
is too soon to tell, to be honest.
Okay, because I've seen people hate on the game that wasn't you, and outside of Necro News, people who I did not know even played has been talking about this. No, I won't name them because no one would know them by the name, and we'll call him George. Call him George, buddy George. He was talking to me about it because Helldivers came into Space Station anyway. So he was bringing up the fact that he's unsure if Space Station 14 will continue because he doesn't believe in the volatile nature of the developer anymore. And I had no idea what he meant, but now I know what he meant. I didn't realize spite PRs were a thing. Yeah. That's so fucking petty. Why would I want to support a game where the bitch could just be like, nah, fuck you. Take away your fucking
and it's not even just them making the PRs. Spite PRs could come from any contributor. Right. Any person that that's had a bad day, you sang a sad song, and you tried to turn it around by making a PR where you feel better about yourself.
Okay, right. But, like, they have to be approved, right? By the managers, the gatekeepers.
The maintainers, yes.
Maintainers, yeah. So, really, the only people that I see can really make a spite PR really a spite PR is the maintainers.
I mean, plenty of spite PRs have been denied. Good. It's just that their existence in of itself is a meme. Yeah. Like, if something happens, if a PR happened, sometimes people will know the inciting incident.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
And sometimes they're legitimate. Sometimes they're not. But let's not talk about that. Let's instead talk about the time they feature creeped the feedback button.
Oh, fuck. The feedback button. Wait, did they blame it on Discord, by the way? Oh, I'll let you talk about it. Sorry.
So, everybody here, I'm going to give a small bit of context. I played on Wisden for quite a long time. An ungodly amount of long time. I have the blue hat problem of getting too used to a place and getting settled in and not really changing much.
This is so
true. My port of call was the Vulture server. The Vulture server became the test server for Wisden. Any changes that they would put out, they would put them in here and we would test them out. After a while, though, it became just a place to play, with new stuff occasionally coming in and becoming a bit more volatile because of some of the changes.
Right.
Because we started noticing that feedback either never got to them or was ignored.
Right.
And part of that was the feedback button. The feedback button did not work. You have all these buttons on the escape menu.
God, but wait. I need to find a good fucking image of like the UI for Space Station 14, because what you just said about how there's all these buttons, I really need to. Anyway,
I could open it up and just take a screenshot.
Do that after when we cut down the video or whatever. But holy shit, the UI in Space Station 14, while much better than Space Station 13, is still large and in charge and overwhelming.
That makes a lot of sense, Mast.
PJB is a former VG star. But Booster, what is a VG station? Well, you see, boys and girls, back on... Was it... Yeah, it was 4chan, right? Yeah, VG's 4chan. Yeah. Back on 4chan... Space Station 13 had its own
13.
Had its own server that was pretty fucking popular, if I recall.
I believe it was like top 8.
Yeah, it was a big server. It was also full of people who didn't think their shit smelled and would constantly huff their own ass farts. all the fucking time, and they could do no wrong. That was where I first started playing Space Station 13 back. Was that true? Is that true? Yeah, that is true. Because I had to do research in the before times, long, long ago, and that's how I did it. Anyway, and that's how I started. Because I was like, I probably fit in here. I did not fit in there. But I was made fun of by the admins, even, for being unknowledgeable. I don't remember. But then I was like, wow, this game is for fucking losers. And then, of course, you and our boys got me into it and taught me how to do it right. But yeah, no, they are a bunch of fucking assholes. And so now that I know that PJB is part of that fucking asshole cabal, I think I understand it. I understand the type of person that they are. I know what type of person they are. Yeah. Anyway, that's the fucking... The F1 is the feedback, right? No. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes, no.
No. So it was in the F10 menu, the burger button there at the top left.
Yeah. You have to hit F10 to bring up another.
Yeah. Well, that's the in-game UI right now. So pressing F10 is also escape.
Oh, okay, fair.
And there would just be this long vertical strip in the center of the screen, and it had a whole bunch of things. It would have the change log button so you could see what changed. Options, blah, blah, disconnect, quit.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
one of those buttons was feedback.
Which is...
You type it in.
Very important.
You type it in. Yeah. Especially for a test server. But feedback gets sent off. But wait. It didn't. Nothing got sent off.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Fucking ridiculous.
It did nothing.
But how long
So
did
we
it
had
go?
a broken feedback button on a test server. A test server. A volatile area.
On a volatile game. At that,
yes.
Even. Fucking hell.
Things break all the time.
Yeah.
We would have to raise hell because we didn't have any other options. It was only until very late in the, we'll say, lifespan of the community of Vulture.
Oh yeah.
That we learned where the feedback should go. There's like only two places. One, the GitHub, you could raise issues there with the issue tracker, or two, you could send it to Discord for it to die.
But she didn't do it on Discord. Oh, I see. You said to die. Got it. Yeah.
Yes.
Bitch.
They have a feedback thing.
Yeah.
And that redirects to their forum. Excuse me, the other option was their forum.
Oh, they had a forum?
There's three areas. Yeah, they have a forum. Guess who owns it?
Oh.
They have the forum, the GitHub, the two places where you can put issues. If it's on GitHub, you have a high likelihood of at least getting noticed.
Okay.
If you put it on the forum, there might even be some discussion. You put it on Discord. Yes, it's a suggestion paper shredder. Good way to put it there, Hats. Reminds me of that Adult Swim time where they put a fax machine in front of a paper shredder for anybody that wanted more Metalocalypse.
Yeah. That was funny as shit. God, I love them. Anyway.
Yeah. So they finally realized that the feedback button was broken.
How long did it take?
I only recently learned that it came back.
Oh, so it was like that. It was that kind of a thing. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They took it away. They took it away to fix it, but then they wanted to improve it so that it could work with downstream servers. Upstream is Wisden. Downstream is anybody that takes their code.
Okay. Well, that's okay.
Admirable. They wanted to make it, yeah, it's admirable, but they wanted to make it downstream compatible. So I assume a file to input two strings of like maybe this URL, it'll redirect to this URL or whatever the hell.
I would imagine that's how easy it could be. Yes, knowing nothing about coding.
Knowing nothing about coding conceptually, you can kind of figure out what they were planning on. So naturally, it never happened.
I'm so glad I didn't get into this game, but I'm also sad for people who are into this game. But I guess it's not all bad, is it? Like you said earlier, there are feelers going out because of all this shit, right?
Yeah, there's forks, downstream servers, people
Right.
that take the code from Wisden and then make their own custom content for it. Some of them are really fucking advanced. There's this one server called Roni's Marine Corps, which is based on Colonial Marines from
Oh.
Space Station 13.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Granted, they weren't able to keep the copyright because it's a new project, thus they don't get the grandfather of being able to use xenomorphs, so they have their own
Oh.
xenonids.
Hey, look, I'm down for a Tyrannid xenomorph mix. That's fucking disgusting and terrifying at the same time.
It's their own thing. It was before it was before Tyranids, but
Oh.
it's just basically the same thing, just reskinned and renamed.
Very good. But I just
And it's got, instead of tile movement, it's got free movement like Space Station 14.
Huh?
There's also other servers.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Space Station 14 is not tile movement.
I did not know that because I have not been able to play more than like 10 minutes because I couldn't find a server to jump into. Yeah. Yeah. That was when it first. That's when it first got on Steam and I got hyped and then I couldn't get into anything and so then I just forgot about it, as one does. As one does. And they are me.
Question mark.
Question mark? But so okay. Space Station 14 is not dead then.
It's not dead, and in fact, that's one of the beauties of it being an open source project. There are the downsides of the PJB having ownership of the engine, which is not completely open source. It's somewhat open source. There's some closed source elements about it.
Yeah.
But in time, even if the authentication servers went down, people would make their own clients to replace that. They would make their own servers. In fact, other people have made their own custom clients already, and there's hacker clients out there too.
Good. So
So Space Station 14 has the ability to live beyond its progenitors if Wizards Den / Space Wizards keep cocking it up and continue the year of humiliation.
I mean, look at them.
I don't need to look at them. I've known them.
Oh, that's right, you do. Right.
They ruined Salvage, and in fact have said outright now that they want to completely remove Salvage.
What?
I will never forgive them. Because they can't completely figure out how to keep... So, the game flow requires people to be around the space station.
Right.
Somewhat outside, perhaps, but they need to be within the periphery of the station because some people have objectives to kill them or take their stuff or whatever the hell.
Right.
It's a role-playing game, but some people have objectives that take them away from other people to RP.
Right, yeah.
So salvagers have to go out into space, take stuff from debris or mine asteroids to bring materials back to the space station for refinement and replacement.
Okay.
You throw stuff into a shredder, out comes steel, and then you give that to science. They can research stuff and take that steel and make it into cool gear that you can then go out and use and get better at salvage.
Oh, okay. That seems like a very
So
solo job.
It's not quite solo. It's more like a separate job would be the best way to put it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because salvagers work in a team.
Right. So they just do their own thing with their team.
Yes. Colovian, Space Station 14 currently does, like, the base level Space Station 14. Wisden does not have the radio host. But you probably could find a server somewhere that has the radio host.
I'm curious, actually.
Or if not, somebody's bound to remake it. Anyway. So Salvage has the problem of being away from the station and it being its own game mode. It's an in-joke. It's common.
Right.
But when the random selection of objectives has you going and fighting people, or you have to target these guys, that's a problem. And it's also a problem because they don't really RP and often will die in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. And they can't be rescued.
Oh.
One of the things that they can do is called an expedition, where they teleport to another plane,
Right.
a planet, and go and check out either the caves or the bases on there and scavenge whatever they can find.
Right.
Said
Sex ed.
expeditions.
Fucking idiot.
Said expeditions have creatures on them.
Oh.
Some of them are quite powerful. And they only have 12 minutes to be on there and to get back to their shuttle. If they die, or they don't make it in time, their shuttle leaves without them.
Emojis. No, not Emojis. What is that? Helldivers. That would be Helldivers. Oh, no, that makes sense. Anyway, but
oh my god, Space Station 14 is an extraction.
it is. That's an extraction. It sounds like an ERP server feature. No!
Expeditions.
That's a movie. I've watched it. Shit, I have watched it. Fuck,
Yeah, Grandpa, it is like
it.
Lethal Company in a way. Anyway, so they can die off in the middle of fucking nowhere. The only people they talk to are themselves or the cargo department because of the radio. So they feel like Salvage is kind of disconnected from regular space station gameplay, and if they don't do their job, it has a dramatic detriment to the station because no new materials are coming in.
Oh, yeah, so no, fuck them. They're wrong. Oh, God.
Like, these are things that I understand why they want to fix these. Why they want to fix this as a problem. But they do it in the most ass-backward way.
Yeah. They remove gameplay.
Well, here's what they did. They introduced something called the Salvage Job Board. Bounties, basically. You find these things, put them in a box, put the label, have cargo, sell off the box, and you get money.
Okay.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
Guess what these bounties are?
Yeah. I don't know.
What does Salvage bring in?
Money?
Salvage brings in materials and ores.
Okay.
Some of these bounties are materials and ores.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So you have to get 5 bits of scrap and put them in a box for a bounty and ship it off. And then you get 7 grand, which can buy you multiple materials. But guess what? That takes time. Instead of, throwing it in the scrapper and getting the materials that you just got and giving them to the station instead. So they're actively incentivizing you, weirdly, to not do your job immediately.
I don't
You're
understand.
to bring in materials, but they want you to sell those materials.
Yeah, I don't actually get their fucking job or their goal. Like, I'm trying to put my brain in the prospect of a DM.
Well, it's kind of a two-parter thing because they also changed what was out on the debris that you could go out there.
Oh, okay.
There was what they call gamer loot, which is basically good salvage stuff, like a mining glaive, a mining battle axe. Don't worry about it. A new mining suit, better equipment, better gear.
Right.
Stuff that science can make for salvage if they were unlucky, but they could also find it. But they didn't want people to just go out and get the gamer loot and then ignore the station because they weren't doing their job. They were going out there for gamer loot and then fucking off to go on dungeons.
Fuck off. There's dungeons in Space Station 14?
Expeditions.
Oh, okay. You got me really excited there for a minute, and then I was gonna get really sad.
I mean, they are basically dungeons, but they're their own game mode.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fair. Gamer loot is possibly the 2 nerdiest words they could have stuck together. No, that would have been leet loot.
That pains me a bit. I'm too old.
Yeah, no, leet loot is or epic leet instead. Oh God.
Stop.
Oh, I just fucking hurt myself.
Cease.
Go get Randy.
Desist.
Get Randy on the fucking phone. I need to tell him I got a sick new thing for his fucking.
Cease and fucking desist.
Borderlands 5.
Do not speaketh the name of thy grease man.
The planetary fucker, if you will. No. You are no.
Pride and accomplishment when you find. Yeah, it kind of. So they decided to take the stuff that you would find on those stations and put it in this and put it as things that you can get as rewardable purchases from the job board.
That's weird.
So you would have different tiers on this job board, right?
Yeah.
And you couldn't redo them. They were each a one and done, so you couldn't just do multiple ones of the same scrap.
Right.
You had to get X thing, you had to do Y thing, whatever, and then finally you could finish off that tier and get a different set of bounties. And then more stuff would unlock, but you had to buy them. So you also had to wait for cargo to go to the trade station and come back. Meanwhile, a lot of antags wait around the trade station because it's a single point of failure.
Yeah. Man, you guys suck. Like, I'm glad that there's other servers. But the more that you talk about stuff like that... Well, wait, does stuff like that affect every other server? No, because other people create their own code and stuff, like you said.
Yes, and they could also refuse to take certain PRs. Like those accent ones and the dwarf ones on the Black Pants Legion server, BPL14. We actually had a major discussion about this that was mostly just us doom talking for a little bit, but also safe in the knowledge that we weren't going to take those 2 PRs.
Right. So that's something that I feel is important to add. Just because these are updated to, I guess we'll call it the base game, does not mean
upstream.
The upstream. Yeah, but like for those who don't understand an upstream, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just say base game, base server. There you go. For the default server, if you will. Just because these changes get moved to the default server does not mean that every single server will have them. I think it's best to think of it. I like how Minecraft servers are still on like 17.1, 12.3, whatever. So yeah, it's shit. It's fucking ass, but it is what it is. I guess I can't be too mad.
It's not entirely safe because they can force engine changes as they have done in the past.
God.
But that's usually for emergency cases, and then also when they fuck up said emergency cases and screw up every single server for 2 days. That was fun.
I seem to remember that even. Oh my god. So, that's good. I think that's... Jesus Christ, I just looked at the time. Did we actually... Was that actually...
I was surprised, too, that we did this for 2 hours.
That was that much information to go over? Jesus Christ.
Oh, I think a safe estimate was probably 40% information and 60% tangents.
Hey, that's fine. I mean, that's what me and Ellie do, right? We can just go on fucking tangents half the time.
Yeah. There was one idea I had for something to close out, but I would need to find a time code for it. Just like the perfect example of what dumb chaos you could do in Space Station 14.
Oh.
If you want to close out now.
Yeah, yeah, but I was just going to do your thing that you showed me.
Oh.
I fucking cackled, bro.
Mousetrap?
Your mousetrap. I fucking cackled. Do you?
Yeah, that can work.
To me, it was super fucking funny. Hold on. Let me see.
Go for it. I'll still look for that. I'll still look for that one that I'm talking about.
Again, you could always throw that shit in the video itself. I do. Are we cutting this down?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to cut this down. This is more just for the people here watching now.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be for the video.
I genuinely might make you cut it down, by the way, because I don't know what's important. I don't know what's important.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Come on. Just dick shit.
This might be a Wednesday video, though.
That's fine. I don't think anyone cares. I got another video that I'm working on anyway, and I'm not even going to make you work on that one. That's going to be all me. I just got to learn how to make a video like Civi. Which I have no idea, because I've never watched Civi before. Is this going to work? There we go. All right. Is this it? Or did I get the wrong one?
Yeah,
no,
this
is it. All right. So as I understand, and please correct me if I'm wrong. What am I, fucking Conan O'Brien? What? Anyway, as I understand, you're the AI in this.
Yes.
Okay, and you can't move, but you can control all the doors and shit, right?
Yes, I don't have a physical presence, but I have a camera, and I can open and close doors and lock them and do other things. I'm basically just the overseer trying to coordinate a lot of stuff.
That's so fucking good.
And nuclear operators are on the station right now.
All right. Let's cut to the clip, Jamie.
At the bottom right, you can see a Nuki in a jug suit.
That's the Nuki right there. I don't know if you can see my mouse.
He falls for this. I did not think would work. I open a door to just coax him in, and then I close it, and then I lock it. The other door is also locked. Considering that this is later in the round, he's expended a lot of ammunition.
he's like, fuck.
Yeah, he's moved back and forth a little bit.
God, is this next part the follow up?
Yeah, where they're just kind of unloading on the guy. You can just understand how much this guy has for resistances.
Oh my god!
It's not showing all the shots because the AI view is kind of broken. But
shocking.
You'll hear the laser sounds, and just imagine like a light sunburn gun.
All right. Jesus Christ, that is loud.
It's a powerful gun, that revolver. And now those sounds are the lasers. Lasers can shoot through windows.
This is fucking hilarious to me. So he just...
And then there's the captain, but they're also a bullet gun, but then they swap out to a laser gun.
This is...
And then they also just unload onto the jug suit.
Oh, you were gonna say Juggernaut and then Jugsuit. I was like, what? But yeah, that's fucking hilarious. God, it's fucking hilarious. When I first saw that, I really did lose my shit. Anyway, that's Space Station 14 in a nutshell. I guess it's a fucking mess out there, but I guess it's not too bad. I guess things are coming from it. Yeah.
Yeah, good things might come from in the future if the Wisden century of humiliation does not continue. But who knows? They keep removing stuff at this rate.
Hopefully someone will just be like, hey, fuck you, I'll just make my Space Station 15. God, I would be actually pissed off if then there was Space Station 15. And it's just a fork of a fork of a fork. Comes a spork. That's stupid. Why did I make that joke? Anyway... Did you see the games coming out?
What's coming out?
I don't fucking know. Let's take a look.
Oh, damn it. I just sent you the link of what I was talking about.
Oh, do you want me... Well...
Just do it. It's only a couple minutes, and it's fucking funny.
No. Okay.
Charles, you should join the PPL server because it's got stuff like this. Okay. So, just to give a preface, the detective is the guy... third from the right on the wood floor there.
Okay.
He's being sued by the spider guy, the one on the right on the blue carpet, for flashing him with a flashing device and blinding all 8 of his eyes. So he's suing for damages.
Wait, is this real?
This is a real round that happened.
Wait, what? I thought there were fucking objectives to do. Why is no one doing the objectives in this game?
Antagonists have objectives. Players can roleplay and stupid things can happen. Like that guy, that detective, was roleplaying a drunken detective.
Okay. Wait, is there voice? Wait.
So this is Tex from the Black Pants Legion. He does voices.
Oh, I see.
Now the guy on the left that's standing on the table, that's a mime.
Of course it is.
Mimes, as you expect, don't speak. Now play it. Everybody's saying the mime broke his oath. Death to the mime.
Legally, it isn't even murder.
Legally, it's not even...
Yeah. Why is everyone scared? Okay.
We will lynch the mime leader.
You have a bloodbath.
So it just goes to fucking chaos.
Mime blood.
Oh yes, it's a disaster simulator, and then
Space
watch they
Space
keep
Station
going,
13.
keep going. They
Okay.
arrest the mime
Wait, why? Why do they arrest the mime?
because he broke his oath. You have to break your oath to speak. So people treat that as like an executable offense, like the community does.
Why?
So
Okay.
you'll see them chase him out of there.
Jesus Christ. I mean, Space Station 14, 13, all of it. It's just a massive shitpost of a game.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love it. I do love it. I do love it.
the mime spoke. Kill him and take his brain.
Fucking monstrous game. One that I'm happy is here, sad that it is in the care of a volatile, petulant child. I will say that out loud. Anyway, am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Hey, the game's coming up! That was a delay because I fucking misclicked. I almost clicked on fucking Catherine's boobs. Why do I have Catherine's boobs up on my fucking screen still?
Why do you?
Why do I? Why do
All
I?
right.
That's a good question.
So there's one that I'm kind of interested in this week, and that's Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. It's kind of like FTL, or
Oh.
it's framed like FTL, but obviously better graphics and Star Trek Voyager
Well, yeah, but it's
because
Star Trek.
because the Star Trek rights holders are desperate for nostalgia bucks because any new thing they make is horseshit.
Well, maybe they should like not make horseshit. Crazy. I don't know. I don't like Star Trek very much. At least what
I just recently rewatched the entirety of Deep Space Nine, so my opinions have come back.
What? Wait, Deep Space Nine, is that the one with the chick? Or is that Voyager?
Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
The chick captain. There you go. Does that narrow it down?
That's actually Voyager.
Oh. Okay, I don't know.
Deep Space Nine is with Captain Sisko.
I don't even know what that is. Who that is. I have no... I got nothing. Look, dude. Look. I was never...
It's the one with the shapeshifter.
Oh, okay.
On a space station.
Yeah, I know that one. I know that one because that's the one that my mom liked a lot. She was a Trekkie, which is why I'm not. But to be fair, I'm not really much into Star Wars either, actually. Weirdly.
Who is anymore?
True. I will say, there's another game that I care about. Not that any single fucking one of you know about it. Have you guys heard
And
of
what's that?
Forgotlings?
I think I forgot about that one.
Haha, funny joke. Yeah, it's actually a sequel to a game that they lost the rights to. Which, let me see if I can find it. I can. Is it here? I can't. Wait, did they get the rights back? Oh, they did. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so there's this weird, like, game that I played forever ago, and it's like, I don't even fucking know what you would call it, but it's like a VN platformer, I guess. It's called Forgotten Anne. Let me see if I can pull it up here on the screen. Boop. Okay, it does not work. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, it's fun. I don't know. You play as a dude who has a head for a torso. And is also a mannequin.
Hey, it's my. Hi. Oh god, what was that Simpsons joke?
I wouldn't know. I don't watch Simpsons.
I'm Dr. Nick.
Oh,
and you're
God.
the guy that has an arm for a leg and a leg for an arm.
I do know what the fuck that is. Superior Bump X Combat is no! Fuck Bump Combat!
You
Sorry.
said this man's trigger phrase.
I hate Bump Combat so much. It can go fuck itself and die. In that order.
Do
Courtesy
we have
of
a
the
BAB for
Wishmaster.
this week?
Huh?
Do we have a BAB for this week?
We do, but I'm gonna record it separately and put it in there because it's one that will be What is it? It's the community night game. I don't think we actually did it, did we?
I feel like we did once. No, we did the game that we did the game that this guy made, the other game, and then we talked about this game.
Well, then this game is going to be the BAB, but I'll do an actual thing for it, because honestly, two things. One is what's the word? One is a little selfish, and the other is actually very cool. So first of all, we'll be doing what a good segue. Here, I'm going to do something to make life easier for Skull. Let me turn that off. Okay.
Necro News Community Night, everyone.
Anyway, yeah, Necro News Community Night is actually going to be tomorrow. And we are going to be playing, well, here's the schedule, though everyone's probably already seen it, but it's mostly Dead Man's Hand, Expedition 33, and the Necro News on Sunday, but with Ellie. And boy, do we have shit to talk about. I was going to talk about it tonight, but then this took 2 hours. But the game that we're going to be doing for the BAB, which will be in the video tomorrow, is Gex. No, I'm joking. I fucking hate Gex.
Hey, Gex.
I hate Gex. I hate Gex so much. Oh my god, he's
the most
annoying character in the world.
I think it's tail time.
Put your life on the line in a game of Russian roulette.
Shut up.
The card you hold can mean the difference between victory or death in this online multiplayer game for 2 to 8 players. In Dead Man's Hand card roulette action, players pass the gun around the table and take turns pulling the trigger. Before you shoot, you get to play cards from your hand. The blue turn cards change the flow of gameplay, while the red trigger cards are used to activate traps against your opponent. Will the bullet they fire eliminate you or go right back where it came from? There's only one way to find out. The game features several playable characters with customization options that you can unlock just by playing the game. The game supports custom lobbies and public matchmaking, so playing with your friends is super easy. Step into the Dead Man's Hand Saloon and try out the free demo on Steam today.
Jesus Christ! He talks so fucking fast. Holy
I mean, the accent kind of helps with that, to be honest.
It did. It very much did. I will tell you
It's a shame that accent doesn't exist anymore.
It does. What is it? New Transmetropolitan? I don't remember.
No, it got removed. Sorry, next patch.
I hate you. I just realized what you were doing. Fuck you. God damn it. Anyway. Oh my god. If you guys want to play with us tomorrow, you do not need to buy the game, though it is only $3. If you download the demo, you can play online with anyone who owns the game, which both Ellie and I do own it. So we will be opening up a lobby, and it's up to 8 players. So everyone should join so I can shoot you. And or you can shoot me. And if we get enough people playing this game, apparently Ellie will be added to the game. Apparently. We'll see if that...
We know...
That would be very cool. We do know the dev. We do know the dev. I just think it's super...
All this love for you two and nothing for a skull.
I mean, you're in, like, every game ever.
No, those are my cousins.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. You all look the same. Anyway. Oh, no. I'm PBGA now. Anyway.
Oh, so.
I shouldn't do that. If we buy it or
no,
if we just... Either. My goal is to get this game very, very popular. But yeah, if you guys buy it and the game does really well in the future, because they put a lot of work in this game and it's got 30 fucking reviews. It's barely gotten any gameplay. No one plays it because it never took off. So I'm trying to get people to play it. That's my goal. But yeah, Ellie, they said they'll put Ellie in the game, so we'll see how that goes. It's fun. We did stream it once, I think. Oh wait, there you go. I forgot. There you go. There you go, bud.
Oh, hey, that's a minute. Yeah.
There you go, bud. That's super cool. I didn't realize I did that.
Just need a palette swap, and it's perfect for me.
Yeah. Hey. Sick. Good things to think. Hey, Oni, you've reached the tail end. As we are at the end of the stream, we've got plenty. It was quite a doozy of a stream.
Yeah, we talked about a pixel game for 2 hours.
I cannot believe we talked about a pixel game for 2 hours. You know what? We could have talked for about 8 hours on that fucking game, to be honest. Jesus Christ, that fucking thing. Anyway, yeah, that's everything. Yes. Thank you.
Hey,
bub.
good on you, Crodman.
Oh yeah, thank you, bub. I appreciate that. Make it a pull request to add skulls into SS14. Do it. Do it and send me if you do. Boost and Skull podcast when? Maybe. Never say never. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna go to bed because I am a sleepy boy and I also haven't eaten.
He's throwing me back in the dungeon.
He's going back in the dungeon.
I want to come out. You won't let me out unless to make videos. Help me.
What do you mean you want to come out? No, nope. Not making these jokes today. Not doing it. Good night, everybody.
See you later, everyone. Take care of yourselves.
And now I wait on this screen